Get ready for your daily dose of marketing strategies and tactics from entrepreneurs with the guile and experience to help you find success in any marketing capacity. You're listening to Marketing School with your instructors, Neil Patel and Eric Su.
Welcome to another episode of Marketing School. I'm Eric Su.
And I'm Neil Patel.
And today we're going to talk about how to differentiate your product or service in a highly competitive market. So I'll talk about this from a services perspective first because there's the agency perspective. I mean, for us, the main thing is, there's a lot of different agencies out there, and then we definitely do charge more. We charge a premium, but there's a reason for that, right? Other agencies, the way it's set up is other agencies will charge you maybe a little bit, maybe $1,000 a month or a certain percentage to manage your advertising, right? And then what they're going to do is they're going to hand your account to a kind of a junior person, right? That's doing it. So you're going to talk to a salesperson first, then a junior person will manage the account. Typically what happens there is the junior person doesn't know what they're doing, and you'll end up canceling on them within 3 months. Now, the thing that sucks there is that you end up losing money, but more importantly, you lose that 3 months that you tried to go cheaper. So for us, it's about premium service, and we didn't put any junior people on the account. All the people that we have on the accounts have a couple of years experience, and there's multiple people working on it. And we give access to 3 channels. So it's AdWords, Facebook, and another channel, or it could be any combination of 3. And then also at the same time, it's I strategize on the accounts as well. So you're also getting additional benefit for myself as well. And that's how we differentiate. We're always trying to bring new ideas, and then we're gonna tap into our Rolodex as well, because we know if we're not bringing new ideas to the table as an agency, we're just gonna stagnate. And I've been burnt before in the past, but those are just a couple of bullet points there that help us kind of separate from the market. And that's why you're able to charge more, right? Because it's considered a more premium product.
There's 2 main strategies that you can use. The first is create a unique angle. The second is adjust your messaging. So let's talk about the angle first, kind of like what Eric was talking about. Let's say I have a marketing agency and I'm competing with a big company. I'll be like, sure, they've worked on all these big accounts, but the person who's working on your account, John, who just recently graduated from college, and you can see, let's say that big agency's name is iProspect, I'd be like, look, you can see their ads on Craigslist looking for new employees. Hey, we're looking for recent college graduates who graduated in communications or marketing degrees, and they want to work with big accounts like Coca-Cola, Pepsi, Google, etc. Yeah, you may be hiring a big company, but here's who's working on your account. Do you want to trust this kid who just graduated, or do you want to work with our small boutique agency where you actually work with the owners or me or whoever else is on the team? And this is our personal experience, and we'll ensure that your account does well, right? That's the angle I would use if I was a small guy. If I was a big guy, I would just be like, hey, do you want to work with that small agency? Sure, you may be working directly with the owner, but what experience do they have working with big companies? They've never worked with Coca-Cola, Google, Pepsi. These guys sign up with us for a reason. If we weren't good, we wouldn't continually win all the big contracts. That's another example of angle. Or if you look at Amazon, it's low cost. And sure, there's other e-commerce players that probably even have lower costs than them, but they offer 2-day, next day shipping if you're a Prime member. That was their angle, and that works really well. So figure out a specific angle. That's the easiest way to differentiate. And the second way is messaging, as I mentioned, right? So you don't always have to differentiate by changing up your product or service or even making it better. A lot of times it's just how you pitch to a consumer. A good point of this is look at HomeAway. HomeAway is a smaller version of Airbnb. They used to be a multi-billion-dollar company, and then Airbnb gobbled up their lunch. So how did this startup overtake them and then become worth like 4, 5, 6, 7 times the size of HomeAway? Well, Airbnb didn't offer anything that was different. They both offered vacation rentals. The only difference was HomeAway would call it vacation rentals, right? Rent out your home when you're not there, or rent out someone else's home. And it's a really confusing concept. No one knows what vacation rentals are. But Airbnb changed the messaging to, hey, just make money on your home or your spare bedrooms or your home when you're not using it. And then for the flip side, for the people renting, stay in an Airbnb home instead of a hotel. It's cheaper and you get more amenities, right? Like their pitch was something similar around that. It was simple. It's not really any different than HomeAway. The messaging is easier to understand for consumers.
So I don't have much more to add around this. I mean, I think it's pretty straightforward. There's only 2 ways to do it, and there's a lot of different examples. I guess a question for you, Neil, would be, how have you differentiated one of your products from the others out there? Could be Crazy Egg, could be Hello Bar, or something else.
Yeah, so for Crazy Egg, we may not have all the features that everyone else has, but our product is really easy to use and it's accurate. And we get this a lot. Like a lot of people will use Hotjar and then they'll send us screenshots of their Hotjar heat map not even working and the data being off. And then they're like, oh, Crazy Egg actually works and it's easy to use. So yeah, we may not be the biggest player in the space. I think ClickTail is right now based on revenue, but our product is the easiest to use. Our specific market, which is non-enterprise, even though we have some enterprise customers, love it.
So that's it for today's episode. But before we hop off, we have a special giveaway for you. You get access to a 1-year annual subscription to Mixmax for the lucky winner. And this is the awesome sales and marketing tool. I personally use it every single day. It gives me reminders to follow up with people. I can set kind of, custom outreach, and I can share those templates with other people too. To get in on this giveaway, just rate, review, subscribe this podcast and text Marketing School. That's one word, Marketing School, to 33444. And Neil, anything else to add?
So if you have another product or service that you can give away for free to Marketing School listeners, feel free to get in touch with Eric and I. We don't take money for this or anything like that. You can get free press. All we're trying to do is just help out all of our listeners for free because we love them.
All right, that's it for today's episode, and we will see you tomorrow.
This session of Marketing School has come to a close. Be sure to subscribe for more daily marketing strategies and tactics to help you find the success you've always dreamed of. And don't forget to rate and review so we can continue to bring you the best daily content possible. We'll see you in class tomorrow, right here on Marketing School.